last week.
I don't mind the way they drafted too much. I feel like they have the meta. They have some nice picks, but yeah, like you said, gonna be rough to play against a team that won against you in 40 minutes. Not one game, but the full series. Let's look at the items so far on Radiant. There's an Orb of Venom on Tusk that I'm seeing. Orb of Venom and Blood Grenade. So this man wants to zone. He wants to not only zone, he wants to kill with some frost arrows, you know.
Yep. Can they do it? Let's see. They're leaning into Zeus Night Stalker. Zeus can die here, right? If he steps out of line. So they certainly can make it happen.
Night Stalker can die as well if they play their cards right with tag team and stuff. That's a beautiful mini-map drawing. Look at that. Gorgeous.
That is actually quite nice, I won't lie.
A brown ray of sunlight. Well, beam. What would you call it?
It's rays, so surely. Yeah. Doing some ray tracing works. Showing off a little bit. Wait, who is the one that's drawing? Who's orange?
Oh, I can't do that. Can you do that? Can you draw on the map?
Me, I cannot, no.
Yeah, because we're observers, right? You can draw on the map. You used
to be able to draw on the map. Yeah. You can still draw on the actual map, but you can't draw on the minimap. Game is hard.
Wait, I think observers can. Maybe we can't because we're weird. Yeah. Go when ready. Yep. Lina is kind of disconnected, but
that's fine. They can micro her. It's okay. You know, it'll be like last week all over again.
For everyone watching this region, unfortunately, we had a lot of disconnects the last week as well.
Yep. Multiple teams either forced into a forfeit or having to play 4v5 during the game when one of your most important heroes disconnects. Yeah, it's tough.
It was tough a couple of times, for sure. But he is back, so...
Now he disconnected again. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The repeat. It's happening.
This is not how we wanted to start the day. You know.
It is happening.
On the bright side, Liz, the fact that he's paused for so long does mean that in the aggregate, the series is going to take longer. So we'll have a shorter break in between the series.
Unless they DC. And then the game is over. And then,
oh no. Don't say
quicker. Well, you did say that their goal should be to take it longer to win, to lose. So there we go. Already, we do have a longer game snare. Success. What was that? Some new tech. Old new tech.
We don't actually have... Do you remember the era where stats people would be inside the game as well, and they'd actually use the text box in the game like it wasn't on the overlay? I miss those days. It was a simpler time in Dota.
I miss a lot of things in Dota. I miss a normal matchmaking in Dota. That's what I miss the most.
What do you mean, bro? You don't enjoy win trading? What's your problem, bro?
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan, I have to admit. Oh no, M7.
Oh, no.
What is going on, my friend?
Okay, on the bright side, the fact that he can still... It's not an electricity issue. He can still actually get into the game, right? So there must be some other internet issue going on.
He's got just enough power to start Dota, but then that's it. The fuse is blown. No more internet for you.
They should still have, what, a few more minutes, 5 minutes maybe of pause time remaining?
Needs to turn off a washing machine, you know, so that the GPU doesn't stress the system. Yeah, I'm making some poor styled, I don't know, bad style jokes here. I hope that everything is fine and he gets to play the game. I mean, these kind of tournaments for these guys, I'm sure that they do mean a lot. So even though you're not winning them, it's always nice to play versus like TI winners and stuff.
Yep. 2 TI winners. Wait, how many TI winners? Miracle, Sumail, GH. 3 TI winners on the enemy team. And their coach as well.
And Kuro.
Count him.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. That's a lot of TI winners out there. It's actually kind of crazy with how long Dota's been around and how long TI has been going. the number of overall TI winners is still so small, you know, with all the repeat winners as well.
Well, we've got 2, right? OG and Spirit. Those are the repeats. But there are players that did repeat, right? So, besides the teams. Am I correct? Is there anyone that won?
Players?
With, AOY, at least, he won with multiple teams, right? Like, he won with EG, and then he won with Tundra.
Yeah. So he's the only one I think that's done that. But do we count him as a coach if he's not playing in the game? We do count him, right? Yeah.
I mean, I do. You don't have to. You don't have to because he's not on the Aegis in the game. But yeah.
No, I'll count him. If I don't count him, then there's a lot of people I really like that I have to say haven't really won TI, so I'll count him.
Yeah. I count the whole staff, everyone, you know. The media guy, everyone in the team.
The media guy, your runner.
It's like when we were, what was it, like TI-10, I think? I'm not sure if it's Romanian TI or was it Singapore TI, one or the other.
10 was Romania, yeah.
I think, yeah, I think it's TI-10 that got, what did we get? Is it a Grammy, I think? Is that what we got? I think we got a Grammy, like the TI-10, everything there.
Wow.
I'm just literally.
So you're a Grammy winner, bro.
I'm literally what I'm saying.
That guitar behind you is not for show. My man has a Grammy to his name. Shout out to the Wizard.
Yeah, dude, that's it. What's another award that you can get? It's not Grammy. What's another one? It's Emmy, right? I think it's
there's Emmys, there's Oscars. So there's a few different ones.
I think it could be maybe Emmy award, right?
All right, we're gonna go check.
That makes more sense. I think it's an Emmy award. Yeah, it is.
TI-10, yep, we won an Emmy award. Emmy award for their coverage of TI-10, beating out Animajor, League of Legends, and the Madden finals.
Yeah.
Okay. Outstanding esports championship coverage. All right, so you have an Emmy. You're an actor. You might have to go join the Screen Actors Guild.
At TI-11 as well, by the way.
TI-11 was Singapore, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Did I do TI-11? Yes, I did. Hey, I have an Emmy.
You're an Emmy winner as well.
Hey.
Yeah, let's go.
While we're still talking about our awards, you know, M7 has been fixing his internet. We got the update that's the issue that he's been dealing with. So he doesn't need hamsters to run the GPU, he needs hamsters to run the router. And it looks like the hamsters have been fed. Hey, they're running. Let's see, is he going to move around? Nice. Hey, there we go. Game 1 underway now, boys.
Very, very good. We didn't have to play 4v5 or anything like that. I'm very happy. He's got his branches, he's got his tangos, he's running down mid. He's not going to feed. I'm sure we're going to have a good game. You don't sound very convinced.
No, I'm not. Because I'm not. I'm really worried about this lane, this Sumail lane. Sumail has been winning unfavorable matchups the entire time, and Linas have been, you know, relying on being able to just come out the gates extremely overpowered. But MMTZZ breaks the smoke, can go for the short play, but decides not to. Maybe feeling that the heroes are a little bit too far out, so not going to be a first blood.
Yeah, Coddle too fast, and Zeus can jump over them, right? Like he can just skill up Heavenly Jump if he really wanted to.
Well, no action at the beginning there. Looks like we're just going to be having a standard bounty rune trade unless Sumail can get the outclick here. Let's see. And it's actually Nigma. They're invading. They want to try and force them away from this bounty. Unfortunately, Omar can't get there in time. So just 2 of these taken. Nothing really else happens.
Yep. 2 for 2. Miracle takes the top 2. Gonna be playing that position 1 Bristol, by the way. Nigma really enjoys playing their Bristol back. On off lane, on safe lane, doesn't matter where. Look at GH, by the way.
Dude, all 3 of them are here, blocking this wave, forcing the creep wave underneath the tower directly. This is very unfortunate start for Wolf Warriors. And they're even zoning the Drow. She can't even approach the wave. Look how much damage She's already taken. My goodness.
Yeah, if you remember when we were talking about Drow being picked, literally what we mentioned is the Zeus and how strong he is into the Drow. She lost half of her HP with one right click and one lightning bolt. That's it. That was all. But when it comes to mid lane, Sumail got 4-0, Lina 2-0. I mean, nothing crazy. Like what we can expect about from this lane is not necessarily the lane itself. It's what Sumail does with the farm that he finds, because this hero can be very nasty if he starts rotating early on.
Yep. Sumail doing his thing, getting the CS out, but we'll pay attention in a few levels to see exactly how things look as we now turn our attention to the top lane. Shadow Demon Mars taking on the Bristle Coddle. This wave is going to be pushing in forever, bro. I hope you're comfortable farming under the tower, boys.
Yeah, they should be, but one thing that they didn't do, they even tried to deward the hard camp. Like, dewarding a hard camp versus Keeper of the Light is not necessarily always the smartest thing, because your lane will be pushed in and he will have that advantage of pulling like he's doing right now. And stacking, of course, because it's Bristle Coddle, so they're gonna find a lot of farm, or at least should on paper find a lot of farm.
See Miracle right now, top of the CS shots, 12 and 2. Mars not that far behind. Fortunately, there's still quite a bit of CS to be attained by the Smars. Should they be spending... Oh, bottom lane, we see they're going out onto the Tusk. First blood drawn by Omar, being able to bring down the Tusk before he dies. And now he's going to get the turnaround. Drow falling very low, and at the secondary lightning bolt, it's going to end up being a double kill. Zeus, baby, against Drow Ranger. It's a tough matchup.
Yeah, it was dangerous when they picked the top lane. Miracle almost gets him. Yeah, he manages to survive on a sliver of HP on Mars. It was very low. So action-packed game on top lane, on bottom lane, of course, as well.
Okay, brother. Remember in the draft, sorry, when I was saying that I'm scared about this Nature's Prophet? Oh no, Drow running for her life, just barely managing to escape. Fortunately, Omar is out of mana, so doesn't have enough to get the full kill. Dude, I was saying that this Nature's Prophet is a really good matchup into the Lina because she shouldn't dominate him, and I was not expecting her to be dominated like this. Triple up in CS? Are you kidding me?
I mean, this is more about the players, you know, not the matchup itself. The matchup might not be the best for Lina, might not be the easiest that she has, but it shouldn't be this one-sided.
Sumail God, the king himself,
Bot
doing
lane.
what he does best. In top
Bot lane.
lane, we do see
Bot
that
lane.
they are gonna go for a move, but bottom, the move comes faster from the Drow Ranger. She's dead again, and it looks like it might be another double for Omar. Gonna go his way, killing spree for the Zeus. 4 minutes into the game, and you've been involved in all 4 kills. Shout out, Omar.
There's too much damage that he's bringing to the table. And like, and another lane where I don't feel it should be as simple, you know, like I don't, Drow and Tusk, they're not, look, they're not stronger here, but they're not defenseless as well. If all their spells connect, and if you're hitting this Night Stalker from the get-go, like, he can't be as aggressive as he is being, you know, unfortunately, it just isn't working out for them at the moment. And now GH is coming over as well to have some fun.
Yep.
And
Just
Prophet,
GH,
by the way,
Sumail is
too.
coming through too, making the teleport. They're going directly onto the Drow. Oh my god. Dead in the blink of an eye. Now they're moving in onto the Tusk as well. Gonna try his best, but his best is not gonna be good enough. 2 heroes dead again bottom. And I've seen some very bad lanes that are over, but I don't think I've seen a lane this tough in quite a while.
Yeah, this is what their draft can do, right? Like, you've got this Prophet TPing in just before daytime as well, you know, come in to play a little bit more, to pressure the tier 1 tower, open up the map. Together with the Night Stalker, the Keeper of the Light, of course, can do it because Bristleback is absolutely fine on his own. Yeah, just a lot of unfortunate things happening for Wolf Warriors.
Yep. Things are tough when the Nature's Prophet is doing his best impression of TI4 on the map as much as possible. 5 minutes they've taken your tier 1 tower. And they actually might solo kill Lina mid lane. Lina, she's falling so low, being chased by Sumail. Sumail, 2 more right clicks are necessary. The Fairy Fire will save her for now, but Sumail not going to give this up for free. Does have these sprouts ready. Doesn't manage to catch her. Nice little jukes by M7 there to keep herself alive. Unfortunately, no such luck for the Drow Ranger, as yet again Noob able to jump her and kill her.
Shadow Demon at least gonna steal this region from him. Doesn't matter too much. It's a Prophet and he might even die in the end. Oh, nice little blinding light here.
Unfortunately for Shadow Demon, no way out of this one. Doesn't even have a teleport scroll, so we're just gonna right click him.
Though.
I mean, they're working for this one, Shem. This is taking a lot longer than I thought, but eventually they will be able to get him.
Yeah.
Down bottom. Looks like they want to flick a play onto this Night Stalker. Noob getting run down. Do they have what it takes to kill him? But he wants to maybe turn onto the Drow. Despite the fact that this was 1 versus 2, Drow almost died there.
Yeah, it was 1 versus 2, but with all the creeps around, like, they actually couldn't get him. Like, that's the problem. Plus, he already, like you said, he's already so big. He's got phases. Phase boots versus Drow, you know, you get a lot of armor, you get that bonus movement speed to get on top of her. One of the best items that you can get early on the Night Stalker, and I like that he's going for this phylactery. It's just even more damage on top of everything else that they've got going for them.
The Zeus has quietly been able to amass more net worth than the Drow Ranger, which is very problematic. Also, Omar is level 5, about to hit level 6 on the Zeus, so the problems that Wolf Warriors have been experiencing with damage is about to become a whole lot worse.
Yep, not gonna get any simpler. They can force this Drow bot. They could also go and try and make a play on the Lina. I feel like maybe Lina is an easier go at the moment, but keep in mind that Prophet can always join them down bottom. Omar? Oh, never mind.
That's fine. Just gonna secure the rune. Make sure that this Lina does not get to replenish her bottle. And oh my god, actually, it might just go kill this Lina. Oh my goodness, look at the damage. M7's about to die. LSA into the Laguna. Brings Omar low, but it's not good enough. Zeus just running down the enemy mid laner like it's nothing right now.
Well, if LSA connected, Omar at least would have died. So it would be 1 for 1. But unfortunately, LSA was not on point and it was free kill.
Oh my god. 8k gold lead, 9-0 on the kills. Not a single casualty has been suffered by Nigma. We have the darkness triggered, so we have a fight down bottom. Maybe Night Stalker will be the first one to die for his team. He's falling very, very low. Multi-shot does damage, but no, it's not enough. Omar coming in, interrupting with the lightning ball to prevent the final right click. Omar on a mega kill streak. The task, MMDZZ really wants to find Noob, but Noob playing around with his food will just set up another kill. So they tried their best, Liz. They almost got him, but the reinforcements came too soon. Mid lane, unfortunately, they can't even catch Sumail. He was all alone. They had the arena, but DDX couldn't catch up with the movement speed.
Top lane? I'm not sure about this draw. It's okay, because he was being recalled. Never mind, Lina is gonna suffer instead. Seems like Miracle.
Okay. The LSA, though, that should be enough, maybe, for M7 to get out, but he didn't TP. He's dead. He's super dead. Wrath of Nature will be there. They drop the lightning onto his head with the Thunder God's Wrath. And they do find the kill. Miracle, A-OK. DDX almost dying himself. Also has to flee.
And she couldn't TP. She couldn't really do anything there. She was... Basically, the moment the first nasal goo connected, she was dead, so... It looks like Sumail has a Meteor Hammer, by the way. He does not want to play this game any longer than necessary. He wants to end it as soon as possible.
I'm telling you, bro, this guy's playing TI4 meta right now. They steal all the stacks. Nigma have also removed the capacity for them to make a comeback through gold. DDX, yet again, almost dead. He's just never getting a Blink Dagger as Noob. zoning
That's,
away this Tusk. The bigger target is middle, though, as this Lina has already fallen to half HP through the efforts of the Zeus. MMGZZ jumps in, hoping to try and find Omar. Unfortunately, Sumail and Noob pierce the back lines. They lead in onto the Lina, bring her down, force the Tusk to flee. There is the first arena of the game. Will it be helpful here? Unfortunately, they still can't find a kill. Sumail with the Mimeo Hammer, holding these supports in position. They get them both. It's a triple kill for Omar on his Zeus. 15-0 at 11 minutes, Liz.
They they tried killing the Night Stalker. Little do they know that the mid lane Prophet has a Pavis. So he uses that on the Night Stalker, one of the reasons why he lives. So your mid lane Prophet has Meteor Hammer, Solar Crest. That's the build, by the way. It's a peculiar choices. It is very helpful, right? Like you get the shine on your Treant and you start pushing.
Ah,
you can do that.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah, so you put the shine on the tree, and so you can, yeah. How many? Okay, quick trivia question. How many Meteor Hammers do you think have been built on Nature's Prophet?
Where? When?
All time. That's what I want to go check.
I'm sure that there have been some because of the Sprout into Meteor Hammer trolling, but let's say 20.
20. Well, GG has already been called because 12 minutes into the game with a 15k net worth lead, 17 kills in favor of Nigma Galaxy, they have just thrown in the towel. This might be the most one-sided game I've ever seen, or at least I've ever casted personally.
Well, back in the day, lose all year, then do well at TI.
Exactly.
Actually, he did the opposite. He would do well all year and then do badly in the TI. But yeah, let's see if they can put up a fight on the side of Wolf Warriors. Miracle seems like is going actually safe lane at the moment. I'm not sure. And Veno has actually a bottle queued up.
Queued bottle, yeah. Mid Veno, let's go.
I mean, you get to cast. I'm not sure. Like, I'm just saying, if I was playing Veno into Lina, I would lose. Like, that's all. I would lose with the Veno, like 99%. There is just too much range on her, too much burst damage. Unless you use these Plague Wards, kinda not. Even though you have the Plague Warrior, Plague Carrier, sorry. Maybe you don't use them on yourself, you use them on the lane. Then you just constantly harass her out that way. Maybe that's a play, I'm not sure. We'll see what he does.
I mean, the Venomancer came after the Lina, so he called for it.
Yep.
Knew what he was getting himself into. He has to have some kind of tech to deal with this.
Yeah, for sure.
Has he ever played Venomancer before in his career? I need to go check.
Probably. There were some patches where it was played more on mid, right?
And he did spend that little bit of time playing offlane, right? Like many years ago when he got tired of being triple teamed mid.
Yep.
Let's see, Venomancer, 2 games. The last game that he's played on Venomancer was in 2018, the 30th of November.
Was it on offlane? Was that the offlane stint?
I'm going to check. Let's see. He was... No, he played it mid.
Okay. Okay, so for 2 for 2 it seems like once again. Unless GH snatches the bottom one. 3 for 1.
Nicely done. GH God.
Yeah.
3 for 1 starts. That's very good for them.
Okay. Doom gets 2 creeps on bot lane, making sure that this will push in. So a little bit of an easier start for him. We'll see what happens mid. Like, look, you're playing versus... Actually, never mind. I take everything what I said about this matchup back. Like, you've got like 8 wards hunting you down under the tower. Actually, you can do this, right? Even. Just creep skip.
This looks so silly, dude. Yeah. Oh, Sumail God. Alright. On the bright side, if you have to creep skip like this, it does mean that M7 should definitely get more CS than he did in game 1, right?
Well, you can dive him after creep skipping. You creep skip and then you go on. The only problem is you have to be very careful with the aggro, not to take it. So he can't right-click Lina. He can just do this, move around. If you right-click her, you take so much damage from the tower with an LSA. It's not worth it. Bot lane.
Yeah. Bottom. We have a first blood being drawn by Miracle. Top lane, they're trying to run down Omar on his Zeus. They're going to fail to do so. The spin finishes, and now Noob disposing back the Juggernaut. And yes, they end up losing Omar in the process, but still worth it to be able to bring down the carry of Wolf Warriors.
Yeah, Stalker didn't want to use the shield there, but in any case, he gets the counter kill, and that's still better than the last match, right? Mid lane, I think Lina might be... she's not dead yet. No fortification. Once he gets the fortification, it becomes a bit easier to go for a kill.
Sumail, of course, has a bottle. He's going to regen himself up. This top lane, we didn't really spend so much time talking about the Juggernaut, right? What do you make of him in this particular game?
I don't think it's the worst Jug game. I feel like having a built-in dispel, you know, and like some sort of magic immunity, not too bad.
Speaking of, but he's about to die maybe here. Omar just waiting for the lightning to the spin to finish. Dives forward with the heavenly jump, gets another lightning bolt, gets another double kill for himself.
That's a completely different story, right? Like, it depends, are you going to be tanky or not? Bot lane, they might get a kill here. Nah, they should be fine. Right, like, it all depends on how your lane goes and if you can actually have any farm post-laning stage.
One thing that is a bit sus for me is that if he spins, there's still a lot of like outright physical damage that can beat him through the spin. So you're gonna pretty much be reliant on Captain Stalker to give him the frost shield when he's spinning as well.
I look at it this way, like for Jug, you get that 80%, right, like magic resistance. It's really good into, I don't know, like Venos and Zeuses and all these heroes. And then how strong is your Omni Slash? Because for me it looks pretty damn good in this game. The only problem is he's not gonna get there. Top lane, Lich is dead again. Bot lane.
God. Bottom, they're going for Miracle. They have the Grimstroke stun. It does fly out, and they do find the Storm Spirit. Doom doesn't all die either, so gets a ton of experience for himself. Okay, much better for Wolf Warriors.
Yeah, offlane is working all right in the last game as well. Top lane.
Oh my goodness, Juggernaut! Dude, that was one dispose, one lightning bolt, a few right clicks, and he's just dead. Goodness.
I just click on him. He has boots and magic stick and quelling blade. He's got no stats. Like 600 HP. He dies with basically like that. One salve of spells and he's dead.
Bottom, they're gonna be an engagement here onto this Undying. GH falling low, but he gets off the Tombstone. He doesn't die. Miracle now trying to turn his attention onto the Doom. They bring him down. The Tombstone will not fall. At the same time, Juggernaut died again on the other side of the map. Man, Nigma Galaxy just putting all the pressure onto Wolf Warriors. On the bright side, though, at this point in game one, they were pretty much closing in on getting a tier 1 tower. The buildings are still healthy for now.
Yeah, the heroes are different. Plus, Lina is getting a lot from the mid lane. She's level 6 almost. One creep and she's 6. So it's a much better game for them. And I mean, they have 2 kills. Another one on top lane. Lich is probably gonna die. Bottom lane.
They might get GH here, but they don't find him. He gets behind the trees. He's still safe. A stroke of fate will be there. Then he gets denied by the wolves. Are you kidding me? Can they catch a break, Wolf Warriors? Miracle in the meantime right-clicks the Doom underneath the tower, killing him off. And despite the fact that they started that when GH was very low on health already, they just can't get the kill that they needed. And Miracle doesn't have sex, so he can't chase the Grimstroke. Okay.
Easy clap so far from Nigma once more. As we kind of expected, right? Like, I might see some Lina rotations, maybe getting a kill or two, but Jug is just gonna die again top.
Yep. Poor Juggernaut, he's spinning, but the spin is not gonna protect you, my friend. And even through the spin, the right-click damage is there in spades. They kill him off. They're zoning Captain Stalker, and he just gets ran down by Sumail. So 2 heroes just gone. The tier 1 tower should follow shortly, as there is a siege wagon here.
Yep, the tower might live a bit longer because Noob can't really tank it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid lane Lina.
Mid lane. I think she's gonna die here potentially. GH getting the vision, running her down. She does get the tower, but Omar will ensure that she loses her life for it. Or maybe not. Lina has the shield, has the barrier, was able to stay alive a little bit longer. Unfortunately, GH will clean her up with the decay. Grimstroke, MMDZ managing to steal the Invis rune and get himself away.
We got a game,
could have, like,
Slayer. We got a game.
We do have a game, baby.
We don't have a game, but we got a game.
It's a game, boy. It's a game. It's fine.
I wish. Miracle is 6. He might try to go on this guy, and he might get countered.
Yeah, but he might die.
Yeah, whatever.
Phantom's Embrace will be there, but unfortunately, the levels are too short, so they destroy it very easily. Miracle going on to the Doom. Static slide out. Able to kill him off with the remnants.
Mid lane. Lina is probably
there a
downer as
jump?
well.
Well, she's trying to survive, but she takes a lot of damage from Sumail and GH here. She does eventually get brought down, followed by the Lich in short order. Dude, these are such annoying, pesky heroes. When you are being out-leveled by Undying Venomancer, your team fights are just so difficult.
Yep. This is like the nightmare duo of two heroes. Basically, just another jug kill. What can you do?
Yeah. Basically a support. Dude, he's bottom 2 net worth in this game. He's basically a support right now.
Supporting Nigma, maybe. Lich.
Stalker. Looks like he's gonna be dead as well. Dude, these two heroes, the Lich and the Juggernaut, between them, 12 deaths, bro.
Yeah. But what needs to be said is they also had the most volatile lane to play in.
Well, they might be able to kill Sumail here.
Nah, wait.
Unfortunately, though, the Lina cannot close in because Omar, just once he's there, you realize, the Zeus is very scary and he's about to get level 6. Bottom lane, they end up losing the Doom. Another kill for Miracle. Everything just going south, and they might end up losing more here. GH runs into the triangle. He does see the Grimstroke, but not going to close in on him just yet. Unless they come in towards him, but he scouts out where they are. They drop the tombstone behind him. GH gets dragged in with the Sinister Gaze. They really want this kill, but the tombstone is putting in work behind them. GH, Stroke of Fate does connect, and they do kill him. Cost the life, though, of both of these supports, and perhaps even more, because Noob has shown up, looking to bring down the Doom. And the tombstone lives throughout all of this, and GH already back thanks to the Ceaseless Dirge.
Usually when you're losing, that's not the hero you want to go for. He is just... yeah, I mean, they did kill him. He has no sticks, nothing like that to maybe bait them. M7 mid lane.
Yeah, they go out of... He's dead. He's gonna try to run, doing his best right now. At the very least, peel away their bounty, bro. Nice, but Omar just has too much damage at this stage of the game.
Yeah, he does. Noob as well, phases, and 2.2k gold on top of full inventory at the moment, so can pick and choose on what to buy. Captain Stalker.
Well, right now, he's gonna have a little bit more gold because they might want to get a few more kills, excuse me. Lich, at least gonna be able to walk away a little bit because the Soulbind MMDZ will spare Captain Stalker's life.
Yep. They have the Soulbind, but they don't have Chain Frost, they don't have Dooms. That big spell not really contributing a lot. They do have travels on Lina at least, so M7 can try to dodge some fights and maybe get some farm. Doom is dead, of course. And top lane Lina.
Double damage on the Venomancer. Top lane, Lina getting solo killed by the enemy offlaner. Oh boy, 11k gold, 10 minutes in. We still have some towers, but it's not looking much better than game 1 did.
So, day before yesterday, not yesterday, I wanted to double down a couple of times. I played 2 games, I doubled down twice, and both of my games looked like this. I was on the dive right away. Like, what the hell, you know, they weren't even competitive. And we had good drafts. The easiest -100 of my life. GH gonna fight the Doom. I mean,
yeah, he is alone though, and this time they are gonna focus the tombstone. But Miracle zips in, kills 2 heroes, looking for a third, and GH is not even dead. Double kill for the Storm Spirit. Free gold for him.
Lina.
And looks like M7 also about to lose his life middle. The dodge on the LSA, thanks to the rebound, enables Noob to close in on him. Omar provisions the damage, and that's 4 heroes all of a sudden gone from the map, and it's here 2 towers shortly to follow.
Maybe one of the reasons why they did pick this Venomancer. He's really strong when it comes to pushing. He's going for the Meteor Hammer as well. He's not planting the wards on himself, basically. Maybe because he doesn't want to tank as much.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Alright,
Jug.
boys. Look, Wolf Warriors, you just need to survive 30 more seconds, and then it's a longer game than game 1. That's it. Just do that, boys. That's all.
Oh, it all depends on the
They might
morale.
actually kill GH here, but he's so low. But they've learned their lesson now. If GH is low, it's actually a bait. Just leave him alone. Top lane, Juggernaut. While spinning, Mossy just activates the Unleash, beats his ass down, sends him to the fountain.
Yeah, M7 should be fine. I mean, this is basically a hunt. It's not a game of Dota, it's some hunting game. Did you ever play one of those hunting games? I never did, but... GH?
No, I never
gets
did.
hunted.
GH does get Laguna Blade. The hunt will succeed. The question is, can M7 get out of here? Omar has so much damage. He dodges the LSA with the Heavenly Jump, and it looks like he should be able to solo kill the Lina. In the meantime, Grimstroke ends up dead elsewhere thanks to Sumail. There will be an Omni Slash onto the Venomancer. He's falling quite low. The spin is out. Juggernaut really wants this. Sumail falling low, but he can't get to him. They got the body blocks out. They will end up killing the Jug. The lightning from Omar also bursts through Captain Stalker. All of a sudden, it's a triple kill for Omar. They get the Doom as well. Full team wipe, and they don't even lose the Zeus nor the Venomancer.
Do you understand how Veno lived, by the way? Do you understand why he lived? It's kind of really cool. Miracle flew by in ball lightning and fed him the Lotus. He fed him a big ass
Oh, I
Lotus.
didn't see that.
Yeah, that's why he lived.
Oh, great, a healing Lotus. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda cool.
I thought it was just like a very big one charge.
I mean, because I was clicking on him and I didn't see the wand. Maybe he did have it. I mean, he has a wand. I'm not sure if he had the stacks. In any case, yeah, he healed enough.
That's good stuff.
Well, looks like we have a Hail Mary smoke coming in. Wolf Warriors. This feels like one of those, if this doesn't work, we quit. As they do have the backstab here. They could finally get the combo. They need the Grimstroke though. They need to get the Soulbind. Or they just lose Jug because he dies to the damage of Omar. But now they go in. There's the Soulbind. There's the double Doom, the double Laguna, the double Chain Frost. They got everything out, baby. They've gotten 2 kills. No, they didn't get the Chain Frost. Just the Laguna. Unfortunately, not enough. They still lose the fight because these heroes are too damn tanky. Yes, you got Sumail. Yes, you got Omar. But you have nothing left for Miracle, nothing left for Noob, and they lose the fight.
But what happened to the double Frost Chain? Chain Frost. We were waiting for that one. He didn't use it, I think. Oh, so sad because, I mean, they couldn't really do a lot there anyway, but maybe a couple of extra kills. They're still holding strong, these Wolf Warriors. Never giving up. The pack is still alive.
Alright. Dive in from Noob. Dispose back onto the Scrim. And dude, the damage of Omar is just ridiculous at this point. Miracle zips in, finds a kill, looking for some additional ones. Stalker's dead, so is the Doom. And although the Omni Slash was there, it looked pretty. The outcome is not really going to be to their liking. They lose the Jug. The base is going to be in shambles very shortly. And I'm very surprised they haven't GG'd out just yet because this game is looking completely over.
Yeah, Lina is still farming away. There you go, GG. I mean, it was just a matter of time, really. They couldn't do a whole lot. Good luck in lower bracket. Noob, I applaud you. That's very nice of you. You know, it is. I mean, why not send them good wishes and good lucks for the lower bracket run? Because, you know, for these teams like Wolf